Good morning, everyone. Just had a amazing breakfast here and start off the day. As you can see, we have tons of money, but yet I just started the map. So what it is we, being myself and my wife, have decided to buy this farm, but he wanted substantially more, wow, if I could get my words right, for the farm with the equipment, and we just didn't think what he was asking for the farm and the equipment was worth the price. We figured if we maybe told him, yeah, he can keep his equipment and sell it in auction or whatever he wants to do with it, and we could just buy our own equipment that we actually like and want. So, as you can't tell, everything needs to be plowed. Ooh, we gotta change all this so the workers don't break us. Periodic plowing is on. Same with fertilizer state for 3. If you come over, everything is red. Even our grass. So, today we are gonna go and buy ourselves a plow, possibly a cultivator, and a seeder. Now, I've actually done this segment once before, so I already know what I'm gonna buy. So, I will see you at the store in a few minutes here, and then we can get spending money to make money, because, well, you gotta spend money to make money. So, I will see you in a moment. At the store. Let's go see what we can spend money on. So, normally, I don't ever buy New Holland. I'm bad for not wanting to buy New Holland. I don't know why I never buy New Holland, whether it's just because I look at the power, it's like, oh, it's not enough power. I really do love the 1050 Vario, pardon me. So I think that doesn't help any. I always buy it. And it seems like everybody else that I play with, they always go for the Valtra T series. I do love the Dutes Far. I have tried going with the Dutes Far, and I mean they're a little smaller tractor. They're really good looking. I love the front end of those. I got this on a different map with the Warrior, and it's such an amazing looking tractor. You know what, with Seasons I can buy things and sell it for the same price. I'll quickly buy that and show you. I just love that black combination. It just looks so good. So mean. And of course, DEF. I should be done with that. Okay, before this sword charges us for looking. Better get rid of this. Put it back where we found it. Just an amazing tractor, even on the inside. I love it. I would definitely love to buy one if I could. $195. I think that's what our money back. Yeah. Okay. Okay, back to the task at hand. I'm rambling here now. So, I am gonna get a New Holland T7 Blue Power Heavy Duty. Because, like I said before, or, well, I guess I haven't told you guys now. Well, I have. I never use New Holland. So, I'm gonna get a New Holland. There it is. Bought and paid for. Now, I need a second tractor, but I'll come back for that later. Next, we need a plow. And I'm going to use the Weba 6M by Black Sheep Modding. For a cultivator, we will use the Terradisc 600, I think. Yeah, we'll go with Teradus 600. Watch all that money just fall. Now we'll need a cedar. Lemkin. I haven't used that in a while. As much as I'd like to jump right up to the condor. Well, it is 3 meters difference, but it's $101,000 difference. We'll stick with the Solitaire 12. Yeah, we'll buy that. Some sales on. So, let's go see what we've bought here now. Case T7 Blue Power Heavy Duty. I like that blue. It's a nice dark blue. With the Weba 6M. And I've already forgot the name of this. Vogel Newt. So we're going to take this guy back. And we will get plowing and cultivating, possibly. Just weighs down the tractor. Well, hopefully we can make it through this traffic without getting hit. Looks clear. And we're off. So, I will see you guys back at the farm, if and when I make it. I know. So, let's get on with it. And get plowing. I don't know why I've never used this. I always look at the mods and it's like, oh, this is only 2 meters, oh, this is only 4 meters, oh, this is only 6 meters. And I'm always looking for the biggest and the best. I'm not looking for quality and thinking, oh yeah, well, you know, I gotta start out small. Maybe I should get something small. Like a farmly, that's a new word. Finally just got the farming classics, and I should try and find somewhere where I can use those. They're all nice looking tractors. Maybe pretend to buy them and collect them, restore them. Got the Massey Ferguson pack and some of the implements and tools in there. Quite awesome. Like the little hay bine. I don't know if anybody watched Daggerwin Survival Series, which I gotta get caught up on. I've seen that there, and I was kind of wondering if I could even get that on console. I was actually watching some of Sealy P's videos here, and I watched him on Lone Oak, and currently I'm catching up on his Sussex Farm one, and I saw him use this on Lone Oak, and that's where I got the idea that, hey, maybe I should download this and try it, at least give it a chance. So I got this and the, what is it called? Cultivator Labordo? Oh, I'm missing. I hope I don't butcher these names. And my field. Cultivator Labordo 6M, and I think that's kind of the cultivator that goes with this. And they're by Black Sheep Modding. I never realized how many of the mods I had were all by Black Sheep Modding. They've got a lot out there. So, gonna try and be a little bit more diverse with this and actually get different equipment that I've never used before or always neglected to use. Another thing, I realize this is we're based in Oregon. I do love the States. I've been down there on a few bike trips, and we're actually planning another one this summer to Oregon, actually, in fact, to go down the west coast. But I've never seen anybody do a map where it's based in Canada, so I was kind of thinking, well, maybe I could pretend this is Canada, even though it isn't. I mean, no offense to the American flag. beautiful country down there. Just, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love Canada too. But I'd like to maybe kind of follow the guidelines of where I'm from and kind of the wide open prairie lands we've got. So hopefully that is quite alright with you guys and we can make something work. This could take a while to do this. So I think after I get a lap or so done, I might release the worker on its own. Or, well, I just moved here, I don't have any workers, so I might see if my wife is willing to come and, you know, do some plowing. I'm sure she will. She's pretty easygoing. Let her get after it. So we'll be paying her a wage, obviously, because who wouldn't? Look at those great camera shots. I like the way everything responds with the ground. Like you can see the independent tires bouncing. I can't wait for Farming Simulator 19. Realize I'm a little late on making that fs17 video. So, but I will see you guys in a moment when I finally have this all, or at least one lap done. So it shouldn't be too long. See you in a bit. So, we're almost on this bottom edge here. And we'll let the worker take off, or my wife, I should say, sorry, as well. Just moved here, we have nobody to hire yet. No resumes, no nothing, no applications. So, once I make this corner, something that I always see, you always see, for example, the workers, they just turned around, let's say, they pull up to the edge and they put the implement down and then they take off. How I was actually taught when I worked for a farmer, I did some seeding for him, is you get going and you get up to speed, then you drop your implement because it's easier on the tractor, easier on axles, because everything's already moving and you're not burning out your clutch. There we are, see? My wife. She looks grumpy. Maybe it's just the sun in her eyes. Okay, anyhow, we are gonna go buy a second tractor for cultivating. So, I will see you guys when I get there. Which could be a while. We're quite a ways away. I really need a half ton to find out the taxi services. Okay, see you guys there. So I managed to find my way to the highway, and a nice old farmer actually happened to give me a ride. He said he was on his way to the diner, and I don't know why he dropped me off there. He could have took me into there, but nonetheless, I appreciated the ride. He was a very awesome old man to talk to. He knew lots. He gave me some hints and tips. So, a little wisdom from the wise is always good to listen to. Anyhow, back at Manning's here. I feel bad we're buying all these different brands of tractors and not even buying a single case. We'll get to it. Don't worry, Manning. So, I've kind of already made up my mind. The second tractor we are going to get, or have I made up my mind? No, we're going to stay at the Fendt. We are going to try the Fendt 800 Vario by John Deere Fan. That is who made the mod. We are going to leave it at the 220 because I don't think we need any more than that. It only need 180 for the cultivator. I think we will leave it to its original colors. We're going to try broad wheels with weight. And you know what? I've looked at the design line, radiator grill. I don't know what the difference is, but we'll just get the default one for now. I think this one's silver. So there we are. That's that purchased. Yeah, this is silver in the design line. Such a nice looking tractor. I love the fence. The 1050 is my favorite. So now we need some fertilizing. We are going to, in Canada, normally this would work better if we had 4 fertilizing states. I mean, now that they're coming out with the new weed, there's a new style of weeding in Farm Simulator 19. I haven't actually looked at it, but I've heard lots of it for the most part. Could be very similar, but 20 meters. Hold slightly more. Let's get the little one. No. I wouldn't do that. That'd be not very wise. Okay, we'll probably just get the... Oh. Never thought of which one I'd want here. Let's just get the brettle. So normally in Canada, a lot of farmers do what's called floating, and they drop hard fertilizer in the autumn after harvest, or even just before in spring. And the thought is it melts down through the snow and lands on top, and it slowly dissipates into the ground, which is quite cool. But what we normally do is, what do I want here? 36 meters? Do I need that big though? Probably. I want to just buy a standard self-propelled one, but my mind's telling me yes. Bank account's telling me no. Anyhow, they normally spray for fungicide and pests in the spring and summer when it's all growing, and closer to the end they spray it again with Desus or Roundup, depending on what the crop takes, to kill everything off. Then they can just straight cut it. Decisions. That's 28. You know what? We'll get the Kuhn Metris. Do we have enough? Or it doesn't have a horsepower requirement. I'm sure we can pull that. I don't know if that'll work on it. I'll just leave that for now. Okay, we'll buy that. There we go. That's our fertilizer. How much fertilizer does that take? This holds 41. And this one takes 4,000. So pretty close, right? Huh. Okay. We're going to get pallets order here because it is supposedly cheaper. So we need 4 of these. And then we'll just get 2 of these. Hop in our nice new Fent. Attachments on the front. Carry both of these back at once. This is such an awesome tractor. We'll buy another New Holland eventually. Maybe I'll get the T9. I've never actually used it. Well, I use it in like a mission and that's it. quickly fill this up. You guys probably don't need to see me fill it, but so we're finally back from the store, and we could get cultivating with this, but I think we've come to the end of an episode. Didn't realize it was quite this long. And next episode we can start with, I guess, continue plowing and cultivating. Maybe we can get some fields fertilized and get some seed in the ground. Who knows? So thank you for watching. If you liked my video, please leave a like and subscribe. See if I can get going with this. And if you have any comments and suggestions, feel free. Please leave a comment. And I will try my best to be able to look at them and add them into the videos. Thank you. And you have yourself a great one.